Fish on, fish on.
Nicely done.
I don't know if I've seen them yet. Come on, baby.
You want that or not?
Yeah, sure, why not? There you go. That's why you put the net in, huh?
Free swimming smallmouth.
Hey folks, I'm Larry Ladowski and we are gonna have some fun today. This may not look like the typical northern Midwest boat that we're fishing out of, but that's because every year I try and hook up with a buddy of mine, Mark Davis, and we come to Lake Erie for these guys, big smallmouth bass. We got a beautiful day for smallmouth fishing, early spring. Water temperature's cool. We're gonna talk about the presentation that we're throwing, a little bit about how you find these guys. Stick with us, we're gonna have some fun. Thanks, baby.
That's what we're looking for.
You need a net, Mark?
No. He did the little fella. He's pretty though. Looks like he's blind in one eye, Larry.
Classic.
Apparently the wrong eye.
Classic Lake Erie smallmouth right there.
Yes, sir. Yep. That eye right there didn't get him in trouble. That eye right there did. You see that a lot with a lot of species on, I don't know if it's that they've gotten hooked, I don't know what their problems are, but it doesn't seem to affect them at all. They're able to feed fine. You would think with it having that far on the side of the head, it would affect them, but it doesn't, and that happens a lot. But with a 44-degree water temp like this, they're not moving very far to hit the bait. So we're having to keep down, you know, right in their strike zone. I'd say their strike zone right now is about a foot. They're not wanting to come up and chase, but they don't need to if you get down to them.
Get them, Marky, get them.
Right in the current. We've got a current situation here. Smokes Creek is actually got some flow, which it doesn't always do, and the water temp is about 4 degrees warmer. You can see right here in the mouth of the creek, we've got a lot of flow. There's all kinds of color changes here, and the muddy water, for lack of a better way of putting it, is 49 degrees, and the clear water is 44 degrees. So we're throwing into the 49 degrees, and the smallmouth are, needless to say, considerably more active in 49 than they are in 44. The 44 fish have been a little bit tough to deal with up to this point. So we went looking for warmer water and got lucky that it's rained a couple of days, the last couple of days, and there's some flow coming out across the warm buffalo soil out of that creek, which has made it considerably warmer than the rest of the lake. And these guys are just starting to find it. We might be on to something here.
There we go.
Huge one in here, Larry.
We got some
Hang on, let me get in, I'll get you the net.
color change here in the water, just the temperature change, and you can just see these fish are hanging out right by the warm water. Nice. Beauty. I love these. This is one of my favorite lures to throw, a lipless crankbait. This one's made by Yo-Zuri, the hardcore series. It's a vibe, and it's got a rattle in it too. You can hear that. Really sweet. But I love it, and so did he.
We're using the rattling vibes. One of the advantages is the weight transfer system, and the whole purpose of it with any bait that's got a weight transfer is to make longer casts or to be able to control it better. Now what I mean by that is oftentimes longer is great if it's like today, it's flat slick. You can just send it out there and it goes twice as far. There's times when you're facing a headwind, you might have a crosswind, a side wind. Having that weight transfer where it cracks, breaks loose, goes forward, and throws that thing through the air, it's the same concept as having feathers on an arrow. It makes the bait go straight, it makes it cut through the wind, and it gives you a lot more control and a lot more castability in addition to your distance. It'll make you put it where you want to put it, and less wasted cast means less wasted time, means more fish. It's very effective. That's a better one, guys. Can somebody get, never mind, Mr. Rankin is already there.
Woohoo!
That is a better one. There's two things this fish will tell you, and one of which, if you look at the way that fish hit the bait, head first. It's the first fish we've caught that it's all the way down his throat. What that means is this fish came up, wasn't playing, didn't slap at it, wasn't messing with it, smoked it, ate it head first. And that's what you want. And you want to notice stuff like that, because when they do that, it's letting you know whether it's matching the forage base, whether it's something that ticks them off, whether they're eating because they're hungry or they're eating because they're mad, they're eating, and they're eating it well because they're trying to suck it down head first. So when you have one come in with that kind of look right there, and the bait is down his throat and the tail of it's sticking out, you got the right one. Don't switch up until they quit doing that.
You know, if there was one determining factor that causes fish to bite or not, it's got to be water temperature. This temperature, Mark Davis says, normally warms within 2 weeks from low 40s to mid 50s. For the last couple of months, it's been hovering right around that 40 to 45 degree temperature, and it's tough to get the fish to bite at that time. So what we did was we used lipless crankbait, slowed the bite down, and caught some fish. Try it next time you're on the water. I'm Larry Ladowski from Midwest Outdoors. I want to thank Larry Rankin from Larry Marine for joining us, as well as Mark Davis. Midwest Outdoors, we're right back. We'll catch you later.